What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Eon Got Clout. We back with a For Honor video, and today I just wanted to talk to y'all about what do y'all think the current state of For Honor is. I just wanted to give y'all some takes and opinions, see what y'all think about my takes and opinions on what's going on in the community. So let's just get straight into it. So honestly, my first problem with For Honor now is, well, the community's always been toxic, but that's just one little thing. The toxic players, dudes will lose and just be mad, spam things, then they'll rematch you. The game will be 2-2, all of a sudden you're getting hit out your execution. So I'm like, why? What are y'all doing that for? But that's not really a big deal. It's the game. People are gonna be like this. People are weird. Number two, the reworks they're giving out. It seems like these reworks are making them way better than the old characters. I know that's how a lot of fighting games are. The new gen characters, the new characters that they release in the game, they're always going to be better than the old characters, and it puts them out of style because they're not updated to the new meta in the game. But it just seems like everyone only uses Raider, Shaolin, Shinobi, and people like that, all the new rework characters. And honestly, I'm tired of playing the same two characters. It gets old and annoying. Who wants to play Shaolin every day? Not me, because Shaolin's very OP. Shaolin has an infinite combo. He can do any move in the game that he wants. And you kind of have to just predict or perfectly read someone to beat a good Shaolin that knows what they're doing. They need to do something about this. So I don't know why they're giving everyone dodge attacks. Not all these heavyweight characters need a dodge attack. Highlander sucks, yes, but does he need a dodge attack? No. He does not need a dodge attack at all. People use dodge attacks so retarded, it makes you lose your whole move set. So honestly, just give every character in the game a dodge attack at this point, or just at least make all dodge attacks a light parry, so you can get a heavy off, because I feel like Jormungandrs, they don't get a good punish off of getting a parry. If you pay a Kensei with a Jormungandr, and most of these characters in this game have dodge attacks, so Jorm is really a F tier. She's so bad because she can't stop anything because her parry punish is so bad unless you're out of stamina. So you're playing a Kensei, they dodge attack you, right? And then you feint your unblockable into a guard rate. They dodge attack, it hits you. You let your unblockable fly, they dodge attack, it hits you. So you're kind of forced to never let your unblockables fly, because they're gonna dodge attack you and it guarantees them a heavy dodge attack. And also, if they're good, sometimes they'll get the light off with it as well, which I don't think is fair. So a Jorm's forced to parry a heavy because it doesn't register as a light, and then you have to do a light which does 12 damage, and then you have to do another follow-up light which isn't even guaranteed to hit. So it's the Jormungandr's moveset's completely done compared to anybody with dodge attacks, and they're just implementing more and more dodge attacks. There's very little characters in the game now that don't have a dodge attack. If you don't have a dodge attack, you're at a disadvantage. They took out option selecting. Okay, cool, but the new option select is people just spam dodge attacks. Dodge attack is the biggest bailout in the game, and I feel like you need to get punished for it more, because it's such a good move that it can counter a lot of stuff, and it also can work offensively. I don't feel like that should be a move that should be used that much. Take more stamina from the move, a light parry, something from it, but I just don't like the fact on how it works like that. It's so a good move, and it makes people lose their whole moveset. What is a Jorm supposed to do against anybody who plays like that? Nothing. You have no hyper armor, you don't have nothing to counter it. Your whole moveset is gone. And back onto the part where nobody uses any old characters anymore because the new rework characters are too OP. Honestly, can y'all tell me a bad rework character? Orochi needs a nerf. Orochi most definitely needs a nerf. He has infinite chains, he can spam dodge attacks, his hidden heavy dodge back move. OP character, not gonna lie. PC players, a lot of people say they have fun playing Orochis, but honestly, me, I don't have fun playing Orochis. They can do too much, and it's unpredictable to me. Raider, he had the same little rework too with him. Raider, another disgusting character, hyper armor heavy player, very disgusting. You can't really do anything about it. And then they came out with the Shinobi rework. Shinobi, another very OP character. You have to read Shinobi's very perfectly, and he's a bash-based character, but even when you punish the bash with a dodge attack, sometimes it will whiff, and he will bounce out of it and then still get a hit off you, which I don't like that. I feel like he shouldn't be able to chain through with it. And if you dodge and guard break, sometimes he can dodge out of that still and still get you. And then he has perfect counters to anything. He can do an unblockable when he's close up with you. So it's a 50-50. What do? He can either, instead of kicking you, he can do a tracking heavy. What do? Do you dodge or eat the 20 damage kick? I think it's 14 damage now though. So it's like, he is a counter to everything. I don't think that's fair to anyone in this community, especially if he's a dodge-based character. And all his moves are very powerful. I don't think a dude with two little shuckles should be able to do such amount of damage at all. I don't understand that. I know he has little health and he needs something to go about that, but he shouldn't do all that damage and shouldn't have that many counters. And then they had the Conqueror rework. The Conqueror, when he first came out, he was very OP. Nobody used him no more after they did the another rework to tone him down a little bit. I still think he's pretty good. He's still a valuable character. But then when we go to Shaolin, that's when it really, like, everything comes together. Shaolin, his moveset's very OP. I don't know what you can do against a Shaolin. He has counters for everything. He has a tracking heavy. When he goes in his stance, he can do a top or side tracking heavy, or he can hit you with a light crush and counter you. Like, he can do so much. Then he has a kick, he has a sweep, and then you can't punish the sweep. He can do a heavy out of it. Like, these dudes have so many counters, these people. And then what is a person without a dodge attack gonna do against a Shaolin? Honestly, if you're a Shaolin versus anyone without a dodge attack, the Shaolin already has an advantage. And this game back then used to be very well balanced. There was always characters how they had their toxic trait, like how Shinobi had her light spam, Conk has his punch, BP has his pressure with his bash, Griffin had his kick, Hitokiri has her kick, Raider has his hyper armor, Highlander has his hyper armor, Berserker, stuff like that. Every character had their annoying little trait that nobody liked. But now it's like these top 5-6 characters that just got the reworks, they all are just meta. No one uses anything else. I don't feel like playing them 24/7. And that, I really feel like something needs to change. So, like, what do y'all think For Honor should go about this? Because honestly, I feel like the game's dying out. The gameplay's not as good as it used to be. So I really want to know what y'all think For Honor should do. Do y'all agree with dodge attack should be considered a light parry because it's such a viable move? It's basically like the new option select because it can do so much, especially on characters that don't have a dodge attack. Or we can kind of keep that idea in the vault and go to more something. So just give every character a dodge attack at this point. You might as well. And about the rework situation, these For Honor is just making these characters too OP. I feel like they need to actually make the character right in testing grounds and then take people's advice. Like when they say nerf the damage, tone the damage down, take this out. I don't understand why half these characters have such, like, every move in the game where other characters can't do anything, like Jormungandr. Suck is a bad character. Like, there's plenty bad characters in the game, like Nuxia. I think that's her name. Yeah, Nuxia. She's very bad. Pirate had a little nerf. Yeah, he was pretty good. Nuxia definitely needs a buff. Like, we need to buff the right characters. Warlord, his mix-up, like, his chain is so bland and boring. He has no, like, anything. All he has is a headbutt. Give him something. Why are y'all buffing Hitokiri? Hitokiri's already a good character, and you gave her a dodge attack? For what? And gave her hyper armor back on her heavies? For what? What are y'all doing that for? There's no point to that. Conqueror, yeah, I need to rework. Let's give Lawbringer a rework, not Gladiator. Gladiator was a fine character, and honestly, like, his dodge attack bash is useless now. It doesn't stun, it doesn't stamina drain, it does nothing for you. So I don't understand anything about that, honestly. So yeah, what do y'all takes on what For Honor, honestly, y'all should think they should do to, like, improve their game? Because I've been seeing a lot of other videos and other content creators saying the same thing as me. Not my takes on, per se, everyone getting a dodge attack, but it was an idea. But more so, like, For Honor's going downhill. They have to do something. Because how they're moving right now, I don't like it. Oh, and also I forgot about the Aramusha buff. Aramusha buff was pretty nasty too, I can't lie. And all the old gen characters, Valkyrie, like, can't do anything on them. So, yeah, let me know y'all takes in the comment section down below. I feel like my takes are pretty valid. If you're not going to do one thing, do the other at least. Because I don't like this game. It's getting very repetitive. Like, why am I playing Shaolins and Shinobis all day and Orochis? Like, I play an Orochi every 2 games. Back in the old days, you would never play the same character that many times back to back. And even if you did, they didn't have these OP moves that can kill you so easily and so fast and that are so hard to defend. Like, you have to big brain so much. Yes, this is a brain-based game, unlike all these other fighting games. It's very, like, timing, predicting, reading your opponent. Yes, I understand that. But at some point, you can't read somebody so much still win the game. I shouldn't have to try that hard just for one character. He needs a nerf. Shaolin, like, his damage can go down, something like that. Shinobi damage needs to go down, or his chains needs to be messed up. Like, why can he whiff an attack and have so many counters to his moves? If he can have a tracking heavy and an unblockable, give Yorm hyper armor on her unblockable now. Like, do something stupid. Like, bro, these characters need reworks. I don't necessarily say we need more characters, but we could get another character like Pirate in his category. Maybe like an axe character, a heavyweight, something like that. But yeah, I just wanted to make a little For Honor video for you guys. I hope y'all really do appreciate the content. I'm probably going to be going to more streaming, so go check out my Twitch at Yendi. It's YHENDI. And I'm about to be posting more 2K videos. But if y'all do show love in this video, I will post For Honor content here and there, showing y'all some updates on my content and what's going on. But I appreciate y'all for coming through and watching the video. Good luck.